Reflections of Reality, An Infinite Journey. Lily stood before the antique mirror in her grandmother's attic, captivated by the subtle shimmer that danced across its surface. The house was silent, save for the distant creaks of settling wood. It was in these moments of quiet that the mirrors spoke to her, revealing glimpses of worlds she could barely comprehend. One evening, as twilight bathed the attic in a golden glow, Lily saw something unusual. Her reflection did not mimic her movements. Instead, it seemed to move of its own accord. Startled, she reached out to touch the glass, and her fingers passed through it as though it were water. She stumbled into another world, a mirror of her own yet strikingly different. Here, she saw herself, another Lily, laughing with friends, living a life filled with joy and love. It was a stark contrast to her own isolated existence. She stepped back, feeling a pang of longing and envy. Over the following weeks, Lily explored more mirrors, each one leading to a different version of herself. In one, she was a successful scientist on the brink of a groundbreaking discovery. In another, she was a lonely wanderer, her eyes hollow with sorrow. The more she explored, the more fragmented her sense of self became. The memories of these alternate lives began to flood her mind, making it difficult to distinguish between reality and reflection. She could feel the joy of triumphs she never earned and the pain of losses she never endured. The boundary between her world and the others grew thin, threatening to shatter completely. Desperate for answers, Lily sought out the version of herself that seemed the most content. She found her in a world where peace and harmony reigned, where every version of Lily was united in a shared consciousness. This Lily revealed that she had been orchestrating the convergence of all realities, believing that merging them would create a perfect existence.
But at what cost?
Lily asked, her voice trembling.
We are losing ourselves.
The other Lily smiled, a serene yet unsettling expression.
We are becoming something greater, a singular being with the collective wisdom and experience of countless lives.
Lily felt a cold dread settle over her. She realized that to preserve her individuality, she would have to stop the convergence, even if it meant severing the ties to her other selves. With a heavy heart, she shattered the mirror, cutting off the connection and leaving the alternate realities to their fate. In the silence that followed, Lily felt the echoes of her other lives fade away, leaving her alone with her thoughts. She looked at the broken shards, each reflecting a different fragment of her existence. Tears streamed down her face as she whispered to the empty room,
I'm sorry.
Though the mirrors no longer spoke, their memories lingered in her mind. Lily knew she would never be the same, forever haunted by the lives she touched, but could never truly live. She walked away from the attic, carrying the weight of infinite possibilities and the sorrow of a singular choice. In the end, Lily understood that existence was a fragile tapestry, woven from countless threads of reality. And sometimes, to save oneself, one had to unravel the very fabric of their being.